Yo, what's going on YouTube? Back here with another banger video. In today's video, we will be reviewing the pirate deck that I've talked about for my last two deck reviews. And this is the last deck review that will be completed because of Gen 19. So, let's get straight into it. Boom. Doubloon Seagull. This card was in Gen 19. When this card is sent to the discard pile, activate gold doubloons from your deck or hand. Sears is activate. I didn't go over this in Gen 19 review, but gold doubloons is a very important spell in this deck. Okay. But basically what gold doubloon does, well, the requirement is you can't play it from your hand. It has to be activated by another spell or ability. It can't just be used. You have to have something else to activate it. Pirate Rum. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen most of these cards in Gen 17, I think. This card is attached. This card can be attached to Pirate Beast. The attached beast gains this card's stats. The attached beast is immune to beast traits and abilities. Okay. Pirate Powerful Fish. This is a Gen 4. Soul Stealer. Now, I was using this a couple weeks ago against my father when I was battling him, and I thought when I drew him, I was like, oh my gosh, I just won, because I thought his ability was you can just fully steal a C grade, or I thought you could fully steal any beast, but I realized it was only C grades, so I was like, oh, shoot. Once every other turn, select one opposing beast, one opposing C grade beast, and attach it to this card. The attached beast stats and abilities are not transferred. And then Strange Jar, which goes directly with this card. If Soul Stealer is in play, you can attach all attached beasts from Soul Stealer to this card. This card gains their stats and abilities, but cannot attack. You know. Also, if you guys, I think I talked about this in the Gen review, but this is actually Tempest Wisp, that Gen 3 card. Or maybe, yeah, Gen 3. What I'm trying to do in Beastly Bundles now is, like, add cards to other cards. Like, like you saw in my Gen 19 review, the Merman, he's holding the remade Trident, and his, like, ability goes with the Trident. Did you see what I did? And also Corvus, he's holding the Necronomicon, and the Necronomicon you can, like, use with Corvus. So, I'm trying to do that more. And I think this is, like, the first version of it, honestly. Acid Monkey. 30 poison damage per turn. If this card is sent from the field to the discard pile by an opposing spell, your opponent takes 30 life point damage per turn. This is actually brute. This might be one of the only cards that can do life point poison damage, so it's actually pretty valuable. Octillery. If this card doesn't attack, you can deal 40 life point damage to your opponent. We got to the bees. Hancock. Once per turn, you can heal every pirate beast in play 40% of the original HP. Bubbles. There's supposed to be this. This is supposed to be right there. If this card lands 3 attacks in a row, the 4th attack will destroy all opposing cards. Dang! I mean, it has to stay alive for 4 turns, though. But, I mean, that's not that hard. But, like, it has to it can't get negated either. This card can only attack if another pirate beast is in play. Oh, yeah, because this one's, like, this is the strongest bee in the game. And it needs another pirate beast to attack. Wait, I'm trying to see. Lands. I'm trying to think. What was I just thinking about? It was something about this card. Okay, oh yeah, I was thinking. So, it doesn't say 3 attacks, once per turn. So, you could technically put, like, a double tap on this thing, and instead of having to wait 3 turns, you'd only have to wait 2, because you could attack twice, and then the next turn, you finish the requirement. Or I guess if you did double tap, if you had 2 double taps, then you'd be able to attack 4 times per turn, and then the next turn you'd be able to use it. Sharky. I was gonna make another shark card in Gen 19, but I was like, no, I already have enough. Because I have Shark Captain, and I have this card. I was like, I don't need a... But, like, sharks are, like, so easy to make as pirates, because it's, like, I don't know. If this card is summoned by spell, add 1 pirate beast from your deck or discard it out of your hand. So this goes with Treasure Map, which will come up later. Cannon, Gen 19. Once per turn, deal 50 damage to an opposing beast. If there are none in play, deal 50 life point damage to your opponent. So it's literally what a cannon will do. It attacks beast. There's no beast. So it's basically like a beast that can't be destroyed. That's basically what it is, and it has 50 attack. Anchor. The attached beast cannot be sacrificed, attacked, or affected by the controller spells, and takes 40 damage per turn. So it can still attack, but it can't be sacrificed, or it can attack. The attached beast can attack, but it can't be attacked. Is this really bad? It's not that good of a spell, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, here we got Treasure Map, which we'll use T2 with Sharky. Discard 2 pirate beasts from your hand and pay 100 life points to free summon 1 pirate beast from your deck. So if you use that on him, then you can add 1 pirate beast from your deck or discard it out of your hand. So really, you're discarding 1 pirate beast, because you can bring 1 back with Sharky if you use him to summon. Treasure Chest, Gen 19. This card can only be activated if Treasure Map, so this card again, if this was used in the same match, but it has to be used before. So you play this, and the next turn you can play this. Wait. Why am I was like, I must have been like on something when I was writing this. Treasure Map. Oh my gosh, I gotta erase that. That's just like so derp. That's just so derp. I don't know how you messed that up. Has already been used this match. Activate gold doubloons from your deck or hand. So this is another spell that helps gold doubloons get out. Remove restraint. I'm actually going to go over this with gold doubloons, because this isn't like a pirate card and it isn't only connected to gold doubloons, but it severely helps it. So you got gold doubloons, which is like it's like the main spell of this deck. So can only be activated by a spell or ability. You can... I'm pretty sure I was supposed to say gain, but I spelled can. I don't know what I was doing when I was writing these cards. For every card you control, summon Gold God from your hand if Golden Temple is in play. So, Golden Temple, all spells are disabled except counters. If this card were to be destroyed by an opposing card, you can sacrifice a beast you control to negate it. So basically, this card is kind of weird because it's like a paradox, because it says all spells are disabled except counters, and this isn't a counter spell, so technically this would be disabled. But then, if this was disabled, its ability wouldn't be working. So then non-counter spells will work, so it just doesn't make sense. But this card works, but all other spells that aren't counters don't work, basically. And then we have Gold God, which is the main boss monster of this deck. And the whole thing is trying to get him out. You have 2 spells to help with gold doubloons, and then you have this card, which you need, and then you need to play this. So you need this in play, then you can play this, and then you can summon this. And Gold God. This card can only be summoned by the effect of gold doubloons. This card cannot be attacked or affected by B grade beasts or lower. I don't know why I didn't do B grade or lower beasts. And is immune to all spells except counters. So it can only be destroyed by counter spells or beasts that are either A or S grade, or S. I think it's S plus, right? It's not SS. So yeah, it's pretty broken, honestly, because most clear spells, I'm pretty sure all clear spells are not counters, except maybe like Mirror Wall or Deflection. And then our second boss monster is Shipwraith. So I could have either done Shipwraith, Captain Badbeard, or Captain Shark. But I didn't do Captain Badbeard because his ability is low-key, like, not that good, and he's kind of weak. And then Captain Shark, I would low-key want to put his 7C sword with him, but there wasn't enough room for the spells. But I could see me writing this deck with Captain Shark. And his ability is, if a water beast is destroyed, you gain life point equal to half the destroyed beast's HP. This card gains attack equal to the half the destroyed beast's attack until the end of the turn. So it's really about buffing this guy up, and then if you equip him with this, he's already buffed from his ability, and then you equip him with this, so he loses a little bit of his attack, 1/4. And if this card destroys an opposing beast, free summon one water beast. So this is more of like I would probably run this in like a water-based deck, because this has water and this is water, instead of a pirate-based deck, but it's still a pretty good combo to use. Man. Yeah, I would definitely use this more in a water deck than a pirate deck. And then Shipwraith. This card can only be sacrificed to someone with at least one pirate beast. As a sacrifice while this card is in play, all pirate beasts gain 30 HP and cannot be attacked. That's busted. So you have to attack this card, and it has 190 HP. So it's like a behemoth, basically. Yeah. Alright, let's get back to this. So remove restraint is 4 doubloons. Because this is, you can only activate from a spell or ability. And this kind of removes that restraint. Literally, okay, I just said the name again, okay. Until the end of the turn, all requirements for summoning and activating spells and negative effects are not in effect besides sacrificing. So, like, normal sacrificing is still in effect, but everything else is out the window. So what's a card? Oh, like this. So it says, so if I played remove restraint and then I summoned this, and I didn't have a pirate beast as a sacrifice, its ability would still work, because it's like, it's a restraint or it's a negative effect. So all the negative effects and like conditions don't apply. Like another one I could use, like Eskasno or like Mutated Chemist. It doesn't need the spell to summon it. It can be summoned on its own. And so this would be used for gold doubloons, to just summon it from your hand because there's no restraint on it. And then you would be able to summon Gold God much easier that way. But I don't know. Comment down below if you think this is too hard to get out, even if you have this and this and this. But I feel like that's still a lot. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm starting Gen 20 right now, and I'll give you a sneak peek. I will be trying to make a lot of soul/spirit cards in this next gen. So get excited for that, and I will see you guys in the next one.